We're now pretty close to getting ready for this last game of the day. In the BC4 category, we have both from Quebec. Alison Levine, ranked first in the world. First female ranked #1 in the world. And against her teammate, Alexandre Lemaire from Quebec also. He is a fairly new player, but really a contender. And we'll see some pretty amazing playing here today. So stay tuned for a BC4 category. Give us a very good show. Don't leave. Wait and see the action with us. We're at the Canadian Bocce Championship here in Victoria, BC. Donc on s'apprête à un match ici en BC4 des deux athlètes du Québec. Alison Levine qui est première au monde dans le sport. La première femme et la première maintenant est en première position. Elle s'apprête à lancer sa première balle. Contre Alexandre Lemaire, lui aussi du Québec. Nouveau joueur, mais qui a très grand potentiel en ce moment. Donc, fait partie du programme de développement. C'est au tour à Alexandre Lemaire de lancer sa balle. Et lui aussi fait partie du programme de Next Generation Player. C'est un très bon joueur et un intérêt spécial pour l'entraîneur en chef de l'équipe canadienne en ce moment. So Alexandre is part of the next generation, and he is definitely an up-and-coming player for the national program. Now Alison will take the next shot, as Alexandre was able to beat hers. And there it is. So again, we are going to have an amazing match here against these two. Alexandre now going to use some strategies in order to regain the lead in this game. Donc Alexandre a du travail à faire maintenant. Il prend son temps, contemple la situation, reste calme. Tous des signes de bons joueurs, de joueurs matures, malgré son âge. Et très belle balle. Il doit lancer encore parce que c'est pas assez pour battre le coup à Alison. Voilà, Alexandre. Wow, très beau lancer. Excellent lancer. Alors, tu vois ça, là, c'est vraiment un lancer là, de haut niveau. So, excellent shot from Alexandre. Really impressive. Alison va avec un coup fort pour déplacer les choses. Il n'a pas peur de déplacer les choses. Les BC4, c'est le style de jeu qu'il aime. Il ouvre le jeu, déplace les choses. n'ont pas peur de défoncer, ils n'ont pas peur de déplacer le cochonnet. Donc, you have here the BC4. That's the style of game. They like to be able to break things up, to open it up. So they don't really stay there around the jack. They like to move that jack around. So that was a successful shot for Alison, and now it's Alexandre that has to defend himself. We're in the first end here, and their score has not been determined, so we're at 0-0. Both athletes have 3 balls remaining because they've been able to create a transfer of offense and defense with the 1 ball. So Alexandre was not able to beat that shot, but I'm sure that he'll give it a go at the next one. We have 50 seconds left on the clock for Alexandre. Seems to have to play a little faster right now. It's probably creating a little bit of stress because he has 30 seconds. Let's see if he's able to change the offense here. And maybe you get a little piece of the ball there. See if they change the score. But Alison will have to come out and see what's going on. She has 3 balls left. She'll ask for assistance here from the referee. Sometimes athletes need assistance, sometimes they don't. But it does expedite the process if they do get a little bit of help. No use anyone getting injured trying to get the chair on the court. Donc les athlètes demandent parfois l'aide des arbitres pour se rendre au jeu puis se rapporter dans leur aire de jeu. Ça fait les choses un peu plus faciles pour l'athlète puis ça rend le jeu un peu plus rapide. Ça sauve du temps, c'est sûr. Donc Alison a de l'espace, là. C'est à avoir entré dans l'espace créé. C'est une question de temps. Elle va placer sa chaise. Parce qu'un lancer de pendule, l'enlignement est très important. Parce que quand elle laisse aller la balle, c'est très important qu'elle puisse la laisser aller d'une façon uniforme. So she has a pendulum swing, so it's important that she can let go of the ball precisely. Trying to get on the right of that blue ball there. It's not over yet. See if she's able to do that. And even better. Even better. Get rid of the blue that was causing the problem. So now, that's exactly what you need to do. There's 1 scoring ball, and you take it out of the equation, and it's no longer producing a point. Donc, Alison est allée avec un coup fort. Elle a enlevé la seule balle bleue qui était autour, qui empêchait de compter plusieurs points. Bon, elle risque de compter quand même 2 points, peut-être 3. On va voir. So, the referee is going to measure now to see the closest blue, and then whatever ball inside, whatever red inside of that radius is going to be scoring. So we really can't see what's going on right now, but so we're still waiting for the verdict from the referee. On attend encore les résultats des mesures. OK. Donc la mesure est terminée. Les athlètes vont retourner à l'aire de jeu pour que l'arbitre puisse leur dire la décision finale. Mais enlever la balle qui était là, la bleue, c'était un coup important. C'est ça qu'il faut faire. Il faut enlever la seule balle qui nuit à leur pointage. Donc, it was a good decision. Looks like a full hand there. 4, 3. OK. Alison, 3. So Alison takes the lead here in the first end. 3-0. So we'll wait for a minute now. The athletes get 1 minute to relax. It gives the time for the referee to gather all the players' ball. Alexandre Lemaire would be the next one. He's going to be in the second end, throwing out the jack ball. Once the referee has handed all the balls to the athletes, he'll get Alexandre's personal jack ball, and he will be able to throw it out. Donc, c'est Alexandre Lemaire qui va lancer le cochonnet prochainement dans la deuxième manche. Donc, l'arbitre vérifie que tout est bien. Comme les officiels sont des volontaires, ils n'ont pas tous l'expérience. Et donc, le point maintenant, c'est 3-0 pour Alison Levine. So, Alexandre will now do the privileges of putting the jack ball in play, for which he does. Again, very close to the V-line, but that's all we need is to be across the V-line and it's in play. A ball on it, touching it, it will not be in play. Donc, Alexandre a réussi de mettre le cochonnet en jeu. Là, maintenant, elle va se préparer pour sa première balle. Et très bonne première balle. So Alexandre took a very good first ball here. He placed it on the jack and on Alison's side. So that's the goal. So I'm sure he's been practicing that. But Alison, she's seen some very tight situation and very, very confident. She just takes that whole situation apart. So the beauty of the BC4 player is the ability to be able to aggressively play, change the outcome of after every ball, something's going on, something happens. Donc les BC4 ont l'habilité de vraiment, vraiment, comme je l'ai dit, prendre des risques. Puis là, elle s'est mise en position de prendre l'avance ici. Là. Prendre contrôle, là, mettre Alexandre sur la défensive. Il doit se défendre contre ce point. And the goal is to take the least amount of ball to make that shot. Donc, on se prépare, on prend son temps, on respire. Oh. un petit peu trop à droite. Il va lancer encore. C'est pas perdu. Là, maintenant, il est dans une situation où il pourrait peut-être pousser le cochonnet vers sa balle bleue. Ce qui me surprendrait pas que Alexandre pourrait faire. So I'm thinking he might be able to push the jack ball towards his own blue in the back and create a nice jack ball sandwich. See if he's able to do that. Oh, just a little short of the target. Donc, il a manqué la cible un peu. Mais c'est pas terminé. Place sa chaise. He's going to realign his chair. Bon, compose himself, relaxes. Take some deep breath. Important de respirer, garder calme. Definitely has to do something here to create some kind of block for Alison. Il va penser là à protéger. Il ne va pas laisser trop d'ouverture à Alison. So I was thinking about what he's going to do next. Get a piece of that jack and push that back and have his ball stick. It could create some situation here. So there it is. You know, it's at least it buys him a little bit of time here to think about what's going to happen next. So he has one ball left. Now it's Alison's turn. And boom. So let's take care of that. Get that jack to go all the way back. And now we're looking at a possibility that she'll push that red back. And there it is. The stick and roll. So she pushes her ball back and brings the other one with it. Donc, c'est ça la stratégie d'apporter les deux balles pour aller être de chaque côté du cochonnet. Il a manqué la cible Alexandre ici. Donc, peut-être un joueur. Ben, il n'y avait pas beaucoup de tendresse. Donc, il a joué un peu vite, mais il n'y avait pas le choix. C'est certain que la pression, comme jeune athlète, c'est normal. So it's normal that Alexandre feels a bit of pressure right now, playing it against the #1 ranked athlete in the world. But he's got his skills in his own right, and he's demonstrated some very good strategies in this first end and in the second end. Donc, avec la deuxième manche terminée, il y a un quatrième, on ajoute 4 points. Alison, le pointage est maintenant 7-0. So we are in the beginning of the third end. Alison Levine against Alexandre Lemaire is 7-0. Next end, Alison will have the jack ball, put the jack ball in play. So we are currently in Victoria, BC at the Canadian Championship for boccia. And also we're joining us for the last game of the day. We have Alison Levine from Quebec against Alexandre Lemaire. Donc nous sommes au championnat canadien ici à Victoria, Colombie-Britannique. Nous avons deux athlètes ici du Québec, Alison Levine et Alexandre Lemaire. Et nous sommes au championnat canadien. Donc, Alison's turn to put the jack ball in play. And it's done. So she goes a little longer this time. So often they will strategize where they're putting the jack according to the strength, or should I say weaknesses of their opponent. So they study their opponent's ability to play in different parts of the court. And if they know for a fact that the athlete that they're playing against struggles at a certain distance, but again, they cannot play within their own ability to play, they will place the jack ball to their advantage, so within their strength, but also outside of the strength of their opponent. And that is a very good shot from Alexandre. So he sees he can handle that distance. That was a good roll. Donc Alison a décidé de jouer un peu plus loin. Peut-être espérait que son athlète ait un peu plus de difficulté à cette distance. Parce que les athlètes, quand même, on connaît les autres athlètes, ils observent dans leur jeu. Peut se faire une certaine stratégie en fonction de leur force. Pas juste leur force physique, mais aussi la densité des balles qui jouent avec. Si tu des balles molles, si tu des balles dures. Ce sont tous des choses qu'ils utilisent dans la stratégie. So athletes tend to know their opponent, know the weaknesses. They're also familiar with the kind of ball that they have in their arsenal because they have to bring those in the call room, and both athletes get an opportunity to just to manipulate their opponent's balls to see what's in their arsenal. Is it mostly softballs or a little harder ones? And they can make some decisions there about where they're going to be playing, putting out the jack ball. So Alison here goes mid-distance, and she's hoping that Alexandre has less accuracy there, has to struggle more to get the ball, and as he struggles and has to force the shots, he might not be as accurate. So, in theory. And definitely this is not a position of the jack that she took off by chance. Definitely a calculated situation here. Because it's experience. Alison's been playing everywhere. She's been at Paralympics. She's been at some high-level competition. So she has some background that that you cannot get just by playing club or even within your own province. So this is definitely an advantage for her. Donc Alison a l'avantage d'expérience, l'avantage aussi d'avoir joué contre des BC4 à haut niveau partout dans le monde. Plusieurs compétitions internationales. Elle a fait ses débuts internationaux en 2014 Alison, et puis elle est allée gagner la médaille de bronze en Pologne, excusez-moi, Povoa World Open. Elle a gagné en paire la bronze en 2015, Toronto Pan Am Games, argent. En 2015, encore 2015, c'est une grosse année. On a gagné de l'argent en individuel et en paire. Donc, elle est médaillée d'or. À Rio Paralympique, elle s'est classée cinquième. Ensuite, on continue à Montréal, Boccia World Open, bronze en individuel et argent. Ça, c'est en 2016. En 2017, à Kansas City, elle a gagné la médaille de bronze en individuel et en paire. En America Regional Championship, une médaille de bronze. En 2017, encore à Montréal, Regional Open Championship, bronze en individuel, or en paire. C'est en 2018, c'était sa grosse année. Où elle a eu à Montréal, Boccia World Open, médaille d'argent. Puis au championnat du monde, quatrième place en individuel, ça c'est dans le monde. Et à BC4 au Montreal Boccia World Open, elle a eu la médaille d'or. Et avec tout ça, toutes ces compétitions-là, toutes ces médailles, fait que dans le monde, elle est placée en première place. Donc, on voit ici qu'Alexandre, quand même, a fait un coup du tonnerre ici, vraiment avec une avant-dernière balle à mettre sa balle sur le cochonnet. Donc, on va voir qu'est-ce que Alison va pouvoir, quelle stratégie elle va l'utiliser pour contrer cette balle. So, Alison now going to use strategy to counter this shot, because that was a very good shot from Alexandre, and he has one ball left. Et voilà. So, was able to push her ball, both balls back. And she sees that Alexandre is, according to the preliminary results there by the referee, blue is scoring 2. So we'll see if Alison is able to bring some changes to that. So with 1 minute left on the clock, Alison has one ball. Donc avec une minute qui lui reste avant pour prendre son dernier lancer, on a en ce moment, c'est les bleus qui comptent 2 points. Donc on va voir qu'est-ce que Alison va faire avec la situation. Elle y va pour... Elle va avec qu'est-ce qu'on appelle le lancer qui fait que la balle monte sur le cochonnet et se place autour du cochonnet. Donc, on va voir qu'est-ce qui arrive avec Alexandre ici. Son travail est assez difficile à ce moment-ci. Il faudrait vraiment qu'il frappe fort, fort, fort pour faire sortir la balle rouge, mais c'est une balle très, très molle qu'il avait à lancer, qui lui laissait. Donc, dans cette situation-là, étant donné que la rouge est sur le cochonnet, c'est évident que c'est elle qui compte. So, red ball Scores 1 here. We'll have an official results from the referee in a few minutes. Stay tuned after this game. I'll have Alison in here for an interview with me. I'd like to talk to her about how she feels about her new ranking. So we'll see the results here. Oy. Okay, so the referee will take some measurements now. And we'll get the results in a few minutes for you. And we have here final 1 red in the third end. So 1 more red. Score after 3 is 8-0 for Alison Levine. I'd like to thank you for listening on today. I'd like to introduce myself here as your a little anchor. My name is Monique Cameron. I've been involved with the bocce program since 2004. And I fell in love with this game the first time when I went to a spot. When my first experience was in Montreal, and we had a tournament, and I really enjoyed it. And since then, I've been involved at different levels, and I enjoy coming back every year and helping you understand the game a little bit more. So hopefully you're enjoying this broadcast. And again, this is our last and last game of the day, and we'll be back tomorrow for more individual play and our semifinal and final games. So let's enjoy this last end. So Alexandre will have the pleasure of sending out the jack ball. It's important he stays focused because he's doing a very good job. Excellent. Again, it's not from his lack of giving some good competition and really putting in some very good first ball there. Alexandre has a very, very good strategy. He remains calm. He plays well. He's just a bit up against someone with an incredible amount of experience. Here it is. She had some space there, and she put her red ball in there. And Alexandre getting ready for shot. See what Alexandre will do this time. Took his time. He's going to go for... So Alexandre has 1 minute left to play, and he's going to try to do his best to create a bit of an opening for himself. That's 30 seconds. And Alison now turned to play. That was a very difficult shot for Alexandre to counter against. She was in an excellent position, and he was not able to do it with his first ball. So now Alison will, without conceding, she is going to not take any chances with this 1 point. Her point differential is probably in a good position, and so she's going to... The athletes, instead of conceding, they still shoot their balls and put them in all together. So kind of a strategy, just to continue putting the balls together in spite of the fact that the play is on the other side. Because keep working that corner, that area. Make a couple, even the balls together. All the balls have been thrown, and the referee will make it official. Alison scores 1 in this last end to make the score final 9-0 against Alexandre Lemaire. So Alison Levine wins this game. Like I said earlier, we'll try to get to Alison in here for an interview. So be patient, and she needs to take the time to sign her score sheet, and also get some help with collecting her balls. Okay, so see you. Stay tuned in a few minutes for an interview with Alison Levine. I'm joined here with Alison Levine. Alison, I know you just had a good game here, but overall, I'm more interested on how your past year has gone. I hear there's been some very important news that came to you recently.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense year. Uh, Recently became number one in the world in my category. Qualified for Paralympics in individuals around 8-9 months ago, and then about 3 weeks ago qualified BC4 pairs for Paralympics as well.
And with all your experience, it's been challenging for you to get to this level, or you, how would you, what does it take to get to this level?
When you hit this high level of play, and especially top 10 in the world, everyone has, I'd say, the same physical capabilities of style of play, of placing and displacing and lobbing and ricochets, all those types. What really it comes down to is the mental game when it comes to
That's
this
what
level.
was I was going to say. How do you get to differentiate from that? How do you get to break away from that? I know that all the in your category, the BC4, you have everybody has an amazing ability to do whatever they want with the ball, pretty much. And I saw here when you're playing, what some of the strategy you use to stay calm, and
Yeah,
at the same time stay in the game and stay calm.
I'm not gonna give away all my secrets.
All your
but
secret. Give us a
it's a
ballpark.
little difficult, but for sure, I had I think two of my ends. It just wasn't going my way. All my balls were just kind of going to the right. I think Alison 2-3 years ago would have kept thinking about those balls that kept going to the right.
Okay.
But every time I pick up a ball, I think of it being a new ball.
A new ball.
New ball. Staying calm, not getting stressed before games, making sure I'm out there having fun. For me, that's key.
Basically controlling the controllables.
Yeah, exactly. I can't control what my opponent does. I can't control the court. So all I can control is how I react to that.
So when is your next big competition?
Um,
I know here is a big one.
I've been invited to the Paralympic test event in Tokyo to play in the venue that we're going to play at Paralympics in February. It doesn't count for ranking points or anything, so it's kind of a bit relaxed that way.
Good.
But I get to go and test the floor and the venue and everything.
And give some
And
feedback.
it's top 9 players in the world plus 3 Japanese. So
Well,
it'll be great. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that you're very proud for your team, for your country,
Yeah.
and I'm really proud of having been a little part in that
Yeah.
that progress, and definitely wishing you all the best. Don't forget to follow you on Alison's on.
Instagram is @BotchaAlison, Twitter is @BotchaAlison, and Facebook is Alison Levine.
And it's always very important, like when people give you comments and support you throughout your when you're away. I'm sure it must be helpful to get
It
a little
means
message
the world.
from people. So
For sure.
congratulations and
Thank
best
you.
of luck in the rest of the tournament. I'm really
Thanks.
proud of you, Alison.
Thank you.
And stay tuned tomorrow where more individual play comes your way in the championship here for Boccia in Vancouver. And tomorrow we have semifinals and finals in individual play. So stay tuned. Join us tomorrow morning. Thank you.